welcome back to another video. Today we're hopping into the 4th episode of the 1st season of Game of Thrones, Cripples, Bastards, and Broken Things. Last time we made it to King's Landing, and basically, I'm trying to remember everything that happened. Cat Stark came to King's Landing saying that she thinks the Lannisters were behind the killing of Bran, so now Ned has to find proof that the Lannisters were behind trying to assassinate their son. We get to find out a little bit more about the Mad King and what had happened. Like, I guess the Lannister, is it Jamie? I think his name was, who, I'm going to get the names. I promise I'm going to get the names. Basically stabbed him because he was like screaming like burn them all. So yeah, he was mad and crazy. We had Khaleesi. I know it's like her queen name. I'm trying to remember her actual name, but everyone calls her Khaleesi, so I'm sure I'll actually get her real name. She's pregnant, which is awesome. Just to see in like 3 episodes, she went from being basically raped and not wanting to be wedded off to now pregnant and actually enjoying her husband, which is awesome to see. Like, that's so fucking great. I love it. And then at the end of last episode, we got to see Arya, who had the sword, and her dad set up basically for her to learn how to wield a sword. So I'm excited to see what's into this, or what's gonna happen in this next episode. Slowly but surely, I think I'm getting the name. Slowly but surely, I think I'm getting like the flow of the show and everything. So thank you for bearing with me. And I'm sure you guys are like, how do you not know this? I'm like, I'm sorry. There's a lot of characters and a lot of things going on in this show. So, so far, I am enjoying it. I think last episode, yes, not a lot happened, but I think it did a good job of kind of letting us delve more into the characters and like getting to know the characters a little bit more and kind of their motives and who they are as people and seeing what they are. So I'm excited to see what happens now. So if you want to see my reaction early, you can head on over to my Patreon page. I'll have the link in the description below. Or hang out right here on YouTube, that's fine. Just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So I'm ready to, if I can speak English right now, I'm ready to get into this episode. We got Baby Yoda. He's ready to get into it. So let's get into it. This is the 4th episode of the 1st season of Game of Thrones, Cripples, Bastards, and Broken Things. Let's go. Wait, I thought he couldn't walk. I'm confused. It's like a dream or something? Whoa, what the fuck is on his forehead? Like a third eye?
The little Lord's been
dreaming
again.
Okay, a dream.
Do you remember anything about what happened?
He has no memory of that day.
Do you like to ride, Bran?
Well, I mean, I did like to.
The boy has lost the use of his legs.
What of it? With the right horse and saddle, even a cripple can ride.
I'm not a cripple.
Then I'm not a dwarf. My father will rejoice to hear it. You must shape the horse to the rider. Start with a yearling and teach it to respond to the reins and to the boy's voice.
Oh, he provided him like a saddle so he can ride a horse.
You will.
Why do you want to help him?
I have a tender spot in my heart for cripples, bastards, and broken things.
Title.
You've done my brother a kindness.
Where is Lady Stark? Why didn't she receive me?
She wasn't feeling well.
She's not in Winterfell, is she? Where did she go?
Milady's whereabouts.
Lady? Your loyalty to your captors is touching. Your next tumble with Ros is on me. I'll try not to wear her out.
Samwell Tarly. I've come to take the black.
Come to take the black pudding? Well, you couldn't be any worse than you look.
Why do I feel like this is not gonna go well? Stop! Seriously.
Looks like the bastard's in love. You wish to defend your lady love.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do this. No. I don't think they're gonna be able to. Dude, he is so good.
You can call me Sam.
Hi, Sam.
My mother calls me
It's
Sam.
not going to get any easier, you know. You're going to have to defend yourself.
I wanted to thank you.
Sam. He's a little pathetic, but oh, he's sweet.
Why is Dothraki, city of the horse lords?
Best these savages can do.
These are my people now.
Right?
You shouldn't call them savages.
I'll call them what I like, because they're my people. Khal Drogo's marching the wrong way with my army.
Can we just kill this guy already? Like, I'm annoyed by him.
The Dothraki have never crossed the narrow sea. They fear any water their horses can't drink.
But if they did?
King Robert is fool enough to meet them in open battle. But the men advising him are different.
And you know these men?
I fought beside them once. Now Ned Stark wants my head. He drove me from my land.
What happened to the dragons? I was told that brave men killed them all.
The brave men didn't kill dragons. The brave men rode them. Rode them from Valyria to build the greatest civilization this world has ever seen. The breath of the greatest dragon forged the Iron Throne, which the usurper is keeping warm for me.
And one day, before too long, you will present your son to the court. All the lords of Westeros will gather here to see the little prince.
What if I only have girls?
I wouldn't worry about that.
Jane Paul's mother had 5 children, all of them girls.
Yes, but it's highly unlikely.
But what if?
If you only had girls, I suppose the throne would pass to Prince Joffrey's little brother.
And everyone would hate me.
Nobody could ever hate you.
Joffrey does.
Nonsense. Why would you say such a thing?
See, it's everybody?
You will find it in your heart to forgive your father.
No, I won't.
I've been hoping to talk to you about John Arryn.
His sickness struck him very hard and very fast. Kings and hands have come to me for advice since...
What did John want the night before he died?
Lineages and
What was
history.
he getting into here?
Of the 7 kingdoms.
Did John Arryn tell you what he wanted with it?
He did not, my lord. There was one phrase he kept repeating. The seed is strong, I think it was.
The seed is strong.
Seed is strong? What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Last words are usually as significant as first words.
And you're quite certain he died of a natural illness?
Well, what else could it be?
Poison.
Syrio says a water dancer can stand on one toe for hours.
She's
Tomorrow,
all
I'm
into
gonna be
it.
chasing cats.
Cats?
You will marry a high lord and rule this castle. And your sons shall be knights and princes and lords.
No,
No, she doesn't want that.
that's not me.
She doesn't want to be a lady. No. She's a knight. She's one of the knights.
You can't fight. You can't see. What are you doing here, Sam?
That's what I'm wondering. Like, you're gonna die up here.
On the morning of my 18th name day, my father came to me. You're almost a man now, he said, but you're not worthy of my land and title. Tomorrow, you're going to take the black, forsake all claim to your inheritance and start north. Nothing would please me more.
Fuck. That sucks.
I'm not going to get any better, you know.
You gotta practice. Not with that
It can't get
attitude.
any worse.
But Baelish, perhaps I was wrong to distrust you.
Distrusting me was the wisest thing you've done since you climbed off your horse.
Yeah, what's his game? Like, I don't completely trust him.
What did Lord Arryn want?
Always came to see the boy.
I'd like to see him as well.
As you wish, my lord.
Then he started asking me about my mother.
Okay.
Your mother? What did you sell him?
She died when I was little. She had yellow hair.
Look at me. Get back to work, lad. If the day ever comes when that boy would rather wield a sword than forge one, you send him to me.
Who is this guy?
King Robert's bastard son.
Oh, that's who he is.
Sam's no different from the rest of us. We're not going to hurt him in the training yard anymore. He's our brother now, and we're going to protect him.
You are in love, Lord Snow.
Good job. Good job.
You girls can do as you please. But if Thorne puts me up against Lady Piggy, I'm gonna slice me off a side of bacon.
Sure. Sure you are. Oh.
No one touches Sam.
Yes, sir. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Wow. Just planned it up.
You think this is funny, do you?
Dude, what's wrong with you?
You send this whore to give me commands. You do not command me.
I wasn't commanding you.
Next, I want to braid my hair.
You've no right to a braid. You've won no victories yet.
You do not talk
back to me.
Oh, she will do whatever the... Oh! No!
Slut.
Fuck you!
You've woken the dragon.
I am Khaleesi of the Dothraki. I am the wife of the great Khal, and I carry his son inside me. The next time you raise a hand to me will be the last time you have hands.
Yo! Let's go!
But I like girls just as much as you do. They might not like me as much.
Aww.
I've never been with one.
Aww.
You probably had hundreds. The same as you. I was alone in a room with a naked girl.
Didn't know where to put it.
Didn't know where to put it.
Why exactly did you not make love to Ros with the perfect?
And why is my surname Snow?
You're a bastard from the north.
I never met my mother. My father wouldn't even tell me her name.
I get it.
What if I got her pregnant? Another bastard named Snow.
Yeah. That would be tough.
So, you didn't know where to put it?
You look cold, boy.
It is a bit nippy.
I spent 6 months out there. You don't know cold. Neither of you do. The horses died first. Eating the horses was easy, but later when we started to fall,
Yeah, I figured that's where they were going.
that wasn't easy. We should have had a couple of boys like you along, shouldn't we?
Oh, that's a grim outlook.
They call him the Mountain, the Hound's older brother.
Oh.
And his opponent.
Sir Hugh of the Vale.
Oh, got it that time! Oh! Oh my god! Ah.
One evening, Gregor found his little brother playing with a toy by the fire. He just grabbed his brother by the scruff of his neck and shoved his face into the burning coals, held him there.
Oh my
While the
god!
boy screamed, while his face melted.
Oh, well, I guess that's why he got his face. Oh my god. If that's true, it's horrible.
And forcing you to kill the beast is extreme.
Do you think?
Though sometimes we go to extremes where our children are concerned. You're just a soldier, aren't you?
Yeah.
Take your orders and you carry on.
I was also trained to kill my enemies, Your Grace.
As was I.
Dude, she's cold.
Lady Stark, what an unexpected pleasure. I was sorry to miss you at Winterfell.
Yeah, she kind of wanted to stay
Captain
hidden.
Tully, the last time I stayed here. This man came into my house as a guest, and there conspired to murder my son, a boy of 10.
Uh-oh.
In the name of King Robert and the good lords you serve, I call upon you to seize him and help me return him to Winterfell to await the king's justice.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay, right family, wrong member. All right, let's go ahead and talk about it. Well, that was the 4th episode of the 1st season of Game of Thrones, Cripples, Bastards, and Broken Things. Okay, so let me try and get my mind around what had happened in this episode. So, Stark was kind of investigating what the Aryan was investigating. I think he was he's the guy that died at the beginning, right? And he was reading these books and people were following him. And basically, at the end of the day, he went to this guy who makes all the armor, and he met the king's bastard son. So, I mean, I don't know the significance of that. I mean, he wouldn't be in line for the throne at all, right? He's the bastard. He's not the rightful heir, right? So, by everything we've seen about this character, of course, he fucks a bunch of whores and women all the time. So, it's not surprising that there's a bastard out there. There's probably more. Okay, so there's that. Let's see. We had, at the very end, of course, we had Kat basically arrest Tyrion, which we found out was, she thinks that Tyrion was the one that tried to kill her son, but but we all know it isn't Tyrion. It's probably the other twins who are fucking each other. So, yeah. She's got right family, wrong member. So we'll see how that goes. That'll be interesting to watch. And then we met Sam, the sweet, sweet Sam. Oh, he's just a sweetheart. Like, he just doesn't know what he's doing. So a new member, I guess, of the Night's Watch, we got to meet and we got to see Jon be a little bit more of a leader, and got to see him basically telling everybody off to leave Sam alone, and is starting to like bond with Sam and starting to like try and help him be a little bit better fighter. So hopefully he'll survive. I'm not sure how long he's gonna survive because, he's not a good fighter at all. And it just sucks because his dad was like, I think he said something on his dad was either you take the black or I'm gonna kill you. Like, good dad. And then we found out we had this tournament that was supposed to be like honoring the new hand, which is Ned Stark. And I guess we got more backstory on the Hound, which is like the guy who was like protecting Prince Joffrey. And basically found out why his face is all scarred. Basically his brother, I guess, who was this big ass, like 8-foot tall dude, who basically like just stuck his head like in fire, essentially, when they were kids, I guess. Wow. Yeah, like, it just, again, it kind of goes along with the last episode where we're just slowly getting into the characters and who they are as people and what's going on in the story. And we're still being, like, that's the thing, like, we're still being introduced to new people. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's too many people. There's so many people, I can't. But I do have them all written down, so, I'm slowly trying to figure out, like, whose family is who. We have that. Oh, and then Khaleesi, of course, she's basically standing up to her brother, and them learning that, like, nah, he's not the real dragon. Like, nah. No one's going to follow him. And I think she's starting to realize that no one's going to follow her brother into war. So, again, like, I'm starting to, like, really get into this series and these characters and trying to figure out who everybody is. Like, I feel like in the last 2 episodes, not a whole lot has happened. Like, but I feel like it's just like, again, going along with the pilot in the first couple episodes, it's just, all of this is just building foundation for the show, because obviously there's a reason it was a worldwide phenomenon, and there's a reason it went on for, like, a billion seasons. I don't know, 8, 9 seasons, something like that. But I am really liking the characters and just seeing everything that's happening right now. So, yeah, we shall see what happens. So, if you want to see my full reaction early, you can head on over to my Patreon page. I'll have the link in the description below. Hang out right here on YouTube, that's fine. Just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next episode.